when two people each own over 50% of something, it's going to be interesting. And Northern Pacific on that day went from 170 to 1,000, and it was selling for cash because you had to actually have the certificates that day rather than the normal settlement date. And on the front page of the New York Times, which incidentally sold for a penny in those days, it's had a little more inflation than Coca-Cola. Front page of the New York Times, right next to the story about it, it told about a brewer in Newark, New Jersey, who had gotten a margin call that day because of this, and he jumped into a vat of hot beer and died. And that's really never appealed to me as, the ending of a financial career. And who knows, when they had a corner in Piggly Wiggly, they had a corner in Auburn Motors in the 1920s. I mean, there were corners. That was part of the game back when it was played in a kind of a footloose manner. And it did not pay to be short. Actually, during that period, you might find it interesting. In the current issue of the New Yorker, maybe one issue ago, the one that has an interesting story about Ted Turner, there's also a story about Hetty Green. And Hetty Green was one of the original incorporators of Hathaway Manufacturing, half of our Berkshire Hathaway operation back in the 1880s. And Hetty Green was just piling up money. She was the richest woman in the, probably maybe in the world, certainly in the United States. Maybe some queen was richer abroad. But Hetty Green just made it by the slow old-fashioned way. I doubt if Hetty was ever short anything. So as a spiritual descendant of Hetty Green, we're going to stay away from shorts at Berkshire.